one of the most frequent questions being asked by people is that if you're an international student in the UK and upon completion of your program, you're able to get a professional job that would sponsor your skilled worker visa, which of the visa routes should you go for? Should you go for the post-study work visa or apply for the health and care visa if you're able to secure a job as a care assistant or a support worker or a senior carer, depending on the case? And this question has really been so frequent in the last couple of weeks, and I feel there's a need for me to have a conversation around it so that this gives people a better informed decision, help them make a more informed decision in relation to which visa category they should switch towards upon completion of their master's program. And also I'll be sharing with you some of the reasons why post-study work visa is refused and some of the major challenges being faced by those on the health and care visa at the moment. So if this sounds like something you'd like to know, don't go anywhere, keep watching till the end. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, please hit the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And by the subscribers, thank you guys, I really do appreciate. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. For those of you that have been following my channel for a while now, many of you can attest to the fact that I've been an advocate of people not applying for the post-study work visa. Now, for those who don't know, the post-study work visa is basically a graduate visa that allows international students who have come into the UK for a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, even a PhD program to stay back in the country for 2 years, because the country obviously understands the law of return on investment. Many of us have spent over 20,000, 16,000. So the graduate route visa basically is the government saying, okay, you guys have spent a lot in this country, we're giving you 2 years to be able to secure a job, work unlimited number of hours, make as much money as you can, probably to recuperate all the amount spent on studying in the UK. So the graduate visa basically is to help people find their footing and to make a decision whether to stay back in the country or move back to their home country, basically. So that's what the visa, the graduate route visa is really all about. So the question now is, towards the end of your master's program, what do you do? Many people are really confused. I've got a lot of people in my email or in my social media DMs asking this same question. I'm almost running on my master's program. What should I do? I can't get a job. It's really difficult getting a job. What next should I do? Now, as I said, I've always been an advocate of don't apply for post-study. Post-study is not good. Even while I was a student, that was when I was making this, declaration and, campaign, so to say. So yeah, that was even when I had no job. I have not even gotten a professional job that was sponsored by visa. But I've always told people I don't want to apply for post-study visa. Post-study visa should be the last option. However, after a couple of months, I've, been able to get more information and enlightenment, which I feel this is one thing I tell people who are currently in that situation, that you need to understand the pros and cons of these two visa categories and make a decision. So for me in this video, I'm going to tell you go for this particular visa category. I'm going to lay the options down for you because the choice is really dependent on your personal situation, and I'm going to explain why I said that shortly. So yeah, so basically the post-study work visa is really a very good visa category because it allows you to do anything, take up any job, take up as many jobs as you want, make as much money as you desire, which is a good thing about the post-study work visa. Now, for a student who is following on the master's program, this is what I tell people: if you go on the post-study work visa, it gives you enough time and enough flexibility to upskill, to apply to as many organizations as possible, and it gives you that leverage, to be honest. So I tell people, if you're single, if you're young, if you have no responsibilities, basically I would advise that if you're almost done with your master's program, go for the post-study work visa instead of the health and care visa. Now, this is the reason why I said that. Now, the moment you move into the health and care visa, it gets difficult to get out of it. That's the truth. I've made a couple of videos to explain to people, to share some of the information I've got in the last couple of months. I've got someone who, towards the end of his master's program, decided to switch to the health and care visa, and he's a very smart young man, and while he was in the while he was in the health and care visa, he decided to apply for better jobs, and fortunately for us, we were able to secure a data analyst job. But the problem is this data analyst job doesn't come with sponsorship. So and if he's going to take up that job, he needs to work full time. But his health and care visa only allows him to work for for 20 hours extra outside his original employer's job role, basically. So yeah, so he couldn't take a job. The company had to withdraw that offer. So imagine if he had applied for the post-study work visa, he would have secured the job, gotten his first job in data analysis, and trust me, 6 months down the line, he's going to be getting loads of job interviews to secure a better job that will probably even eventually sponsor his visa. So yeah, he's stuck right now. He's trying to find a way around leaving the health and care visa. And the challenge is, when you switch to a health and care visa after your master's program, you can't apply for the post-study work visa anymore. So yeah, it's really very important for people that are really trying to build a career, build a profession in the UK. I personally would always advise that go for the post-study work visa. I know it's expensive, about £2,000. I think £2,000 now. By January, it's going to increase more because IHS fee is also going to increase to about £1,036. Anyway, yeah, so it's quite expensive for the post-study. But advice, if you're looking for a career in the UK, planning to build a career, go for the post-study work visa. Get jobs in that field that might not even sponsor. So if possible, get voluntary jobs, jobs that probably won't pay you, just to build your work experience and portfolio. And I've had conversation, help quite a number of people to secure a job. I've posted quite a number of video to back that up. Yeah, so yeah, that's basically my advice for people who are still single, young, try to get a career and all of those things. Now, the flip side of this situation now is the fact that if you've got a family, let's say for instance, one of the individuals I spoke with, he's got a family of 5, his wife, and 3 children. And the bigger challenge now is that if they apply for the post-study work visa, it's going to cost them over £10,000 for a 2-year post-study program. That doesn't count to their full settlement. So yeah, if that's the situation, I personally advise we just look for, in a family of such situation, just look for the parents who has lesser career path or lesser career goal or academic qualifications, to go for the health and care visa. Because the good thing is the health and care visa also counts to the number of years to permanent settlement. So if you've got a family, you might want to consider going through the health and care visa route. At least the one person should sacrifice his or her career, or whoever doesn't really have like a career path or a career goal, basically can take the health and care visa, while the husband or the wife pursue the desired career, basically, just to ensure that they are both not stuck. And the good thing is that, and this is one of the good news I got a couple of days ago, the wife applied for the health and care visa. The husband, of course, dependent, was able to work, and he was able to secure a job as a project manager. And the good thing is that the job came with sponsorship. So yeah, he got the he got the skilled work visa. Then the wife, who was already tired of working in health and care, we had lots of conversation around that, and she has been able to switch to the husband's post-study skilled worker visa as a dependent. So yeah, it's a win-win. Although and the good thing is, for the health and care visa, you don't even need to pay IHS, so it's less expensive and cost-effective if you've got a family, basically. Yeah, so that's one thing. So it's a two side of a coin. So just to look for which situation you are and then make a proper decision. And yeah, post-study work visa is usually very uncommon to get like a rejection when you apply for post-study work visa, because basically for you to apply for post-study work visa, you need to meet certain requirements. You need to have completed your program, either bachelor's degree or master's degree, and of course the university would have notified Home Office that this individual has completed his or her program. So the most common reason why most people get rejections on their post-study work visa is for people basically who have been able to access public funds. Now I've done a full video to explain the whole idea of public funds. You might want to check out the video on this channel. Just type public funds, Daniel Jesloba on YouTube search. I'm sure it's going to be one of the videos I've made on the public fund issue. Yeah, so that's basically the whole idea. So choosing whether post-study work visa or the health and care visa, I hope some of the things I've discussed in this video will help you make better informed decisions, so you don't make a decision like this individual I mentioned earlier, who is stuck on the health and care visa but they're getting lots of opportunity in tech. So if you have any thoughts contrary to what some of the things I've mentioned, or you want to add some additional thoughts to what has been mentioned already, please state in the comment section. And if you find this video useful, please click on the like button. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, hit the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And by returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you.